What is up, everybody? Kyle here. A little commentary over some fishing. You know when you're sitting at on like a leather chair and you fart a bunch, but you don't smell it, and you're like, oh, weird, that doesn't smell, and then you get up and it really stinks. That just happened to me. But hey, here we are. We are out at Westport, Washington. Westport, I'm pretty sure is the actual town. But it's a launch where you go out and you fish on the ocean, out on the Pacific Ocean. And this is what we did on this day. By far our best day of fishing. As you see right there, that is Seth, my brother-in-law's pole, his son's pole, who's reeling in. Obviously, the little guy is his son. And this was right into the trip. Usually, it's rare that we get a fish, let alone two fish at once, and I'm reeling in just so my line doesn't get in their way. But we got two fish on at once, and this was an awesome day. I think we caught anywhere between like 15 to 18 fish. Obviously, we didn't keep them all. There's certain rules and regulations you got to follow for keeping certain fish, and we ended up getting our limit, which was 6. You get 2 each. But it was awesome. Like I said, usually we catch one, spend a whole day out there and get one if we're lucky. Not this area. This area is a really good fishing area, but when this place isn't open, some of the areas we go to that are quite a bit closer, that this is about an hour-and-a-half drive to get here, and you got to go pretty far out in the ocean. This is I think it's like 15 miles out on the ocean. And there you see I netted the fish. I already have a fish in the box right there. I wasn't recording when we caught our first one, but the bite was so crazy. So it was almost like kind of what you want fishing to be like. I mean, these things that hang off the sides are called downriggers. They take the bait down to the depth that you want. So you usually use them when you're fishing really deep. And so you take the bait down, and we're getting fish on our hooks and our bait before we could even get all the way down to the depth we wanted to. Coming up, I fast forwarded some of this footage because it was like 15 minutes. That's a little long, but some of the times I would just be setting up on the downrigger and the bait was on top of the water, and fish were coming up and taking it from the top of the water. It was crazy. It was really fun. And we went to go do it again in the same spot, but our GPS and our fish finder went out. But what you do pretty much is you set it down on the downrigger for your people that don't fish. And I'm not even a huge fisherman. I just fish for salmon. It's my brother-in-law's boat, and I got a lot of free time on my hands, and so I like to do a lot of things. I like to fish. I like to razor ride. I like to make people laugh. I like to play sports. I like to do everything. I'm not like some hick country dude, you know, that's like a redneck and stuff. I'm a multi-purpose, like to do a lot of shit. That thing I was just reeling in right there was a dogfish, which is basically like a mini shark. We actually, the last time we went, which was after this time, I think it was probably like a 5 or 6 foot shark that we reeled up. It was kind of scary because usually we've never done that before. Usually we catch the dogfish that are little like sucker fish that just take your bait, and it's kind of annoying. But yeah, he reeled in. It broke off right when it was at the boat, but it was a 5 or 6 foot shark, or probably more close to 5, but 6 feet sounds a little better. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna throw some music on, and I mean, it's pretty much the same scenes and stuff over and over. It's just us reeling in different fish. And I didn't show all the ones that we let go, or I showed a couple that we let go, but the footage would be really long if I showed every single fish that we netted and stuff. So mainly it was anywhere between 8 and 13 pounds, and then I think we got a 16-pound king salmon. Nice little high five right there. I think we got a 15 or 16 pound king salmon, which the king salmons are the ones, I'll show you guys a picture here at the end of this video of the king salmon. I got 22 pounds, which isn't crazy. It's a decent sized fish, but Seth right there, he caught I believe it was a 27-pound king one of the times we were out on the Puget Sound, and people in Alaska catch anywhere up to like 70-something pounds. That's a huge fish to reel in, but it's fun, especially when you put so much into just the chance of catching that one fish. Like I said, sometimes we'll go out there and get absolutely nothing, and it's kind of a bummer. But it's weird because motivate ourselves and play weird head games. And I mean, at any time there could be no fish all day, and at any time you could have, just like when he caught that 27-pound fish, but for where he was fishing, that was huge. And anytime, and that was the only bite or anything we had got all day. We were out there for like 5 or 6 hours. So, and this was the fish that I'm reeling in. My bait wasn't even down, and it came and got my bait. So yeah, it's fun. Let me know what kind of fishing you guys like to do. I'm gonna let some music play for the rest of this. I'm not sure what music might be annoying, so maybe you could mute it or just end out the video. I don't know. I'll put the pictures of the fish at the end, and the pictures of the fish that weren't caught on this trip, and enjoy. Peace.